our time to say a few words, and then we can start the event. Oga PDP, you want to be there? Are you okay there?
Well, it's okay. Or can I come there?
Yeah, come. Thank you.
Let's can you assist me?
Okay, I'll bring it up.
Okay.
On protocol good morning. Thank you for coming to this program. And I would like to say that it cannot have come at a better time. And I'm very glad to see that those that are targeted, the two leading parties are actually I hope they will see through to the end to get our community. We at TAM Africa believe in inclusivity, all vulnerable members of the society. Inclusive society ensures justice, equity, and it ensures that no one is left behind in development. PWD, because persons living with disability do have rights, and their rights encompass the ability to function day to day, as well as the ability to reach their potentials, contribute to their own culture in the society. They have aspirations, they have ambitions like any other person. Therefore, they deserve to be carried along. They deserve to be recognized and afforded full citizen rights. And these full citizen rights not just begin at, as I said, on their day-to-day activities. It also ensures the of the society, be it in governance, be it in decision making. And I always say that if I'm not part of the decision making, you cannot take a decision of my being if I'm not part of the decision making. And this goes for all vulnerable groups, whether it's females, persons with disability, youth, and all other different types of groups in the society. So we definitely advocate for inclusion in governance, and this inclusion should be deliberate. It's not something that we have to ask for. It's something that is a right, deliberate. There should be a deliberate effort in appointing persons with disability as cabinet members, board members, and any other appointment that is available within the country at federal level, at state level, as well as the local government level. So we hope today this workshop will bring out the issues around the inclusion and provide the necessary solutions and advice to those that are in charge of in these appointments. And I'm mentioning this to these two parties. I hope you can carry back the communique and the deliberations from this workshop to your parties to ensure that at the end of the day, our effort would not have been in vain. Thank you very much for listening and wishing us happy deliberations.
Thank you, Aja, for that wonderful remarks. We'll quickly call on Father Hassan, the Kuka Center Executive Director, for his good leadership.
Thank you so much, and thanks to everyone for giving me the opportunity. I didn't expect I was going to be here and to give me this speech, but I think it's a privilege that I won't reject. First of all, on behalf of the Kuka Center, but also the National Peace Committee, for which I'm the head of Secretariat, I think we are very delighted to be here. This program. Really delighted because of the profound that South Africa has put in then consciousness of disability issues and ethics, especially across this country. And I think recognizing the appointment of people with disability into public office is really very significant and important. Perhaps for the very reason that it's only those who live through these experiences that have that moral authority, provide very strategic policy recommendations that will truly bring about change, and transformation. So I think that this program is timely, it is needed, it's necessary, and I think we should give all the necessary contributions we can make. And I think going forward, I was just talking to Jake shortly before we started that it will be important really to emphasize this even at the state level, particularly state houses of assembly. I was talking to you about a young girl in Katsina that at the Kuka Center we have trained for all our programs in local communities in the north, where she provides translation, into Hausa, so that local people live in their context and get to understand what is happening. And I think that is a bit of lack of knowledge, not necessarily ignorance, but lack of knowledge about disability issues in local communities. So I think appointing people with disability into public office is one thing, but a sustained strategy for creating that awareness and consciousness across this country in the long term, I think that is what is needed. Holding a public office is completely one thing, but treating others with absolute dignity and respect as human beings, I think is something that will be very important going forward. So we are happy to be here and we are going to make all the contributions that we can. So I would like to stop here. And once again, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Father. Quickly, I would like to invite Mr. Chris to give us a good message on behalf of JNP. Thank you.
Thank you very much for this opportunity for me to speak on behalf of JNP. Even though I wasn't informed about it. I'm not actually here on the capacity of JNP, but being an official of JNP, I also need to add my voice to what is happening. So when the level of JNP, we have always enjoyed working with us, South Africa. And what they are doing now is worthwhile because persons with disabilities are looking for ways to actually have a new governance. Because this last election, a lot of persons with disabilities actually contested. Unfortunately, they weren't given that opportunity because they were not voted for. So the only way we can actually participate is when we begin to maybe appointing some persons with disabilities into heads of executive offices. That will be one way that persons with disabilities will begin to now enjoy, being part of organizing, maybe learn the rules from them. And from there, we begin to see their capacity. And by seeing their capacity, we begin to trust what the persons with disabilities can actually do. And that will now begin to see some persons with disabilities who can actually run for elections in Nigeria, and people will trust them and vote for them, not seeing them as separate or seeing them as we begin to see their ability. That's why, since I have gotten to know this level to serve, that's one thing I love about this particular project, because it's really giving a whole lot of us opportunity to showcase what we have or what we can do. That's Nigerians will begin to trust us. So I continue to say that on our own part, continue to support us, what they are doing, take these messages to the kingdom and see that people begin to, like a lot of persons will also begin to now come out and be part of politics, join political parties and participate. Because it's only when people see you participating that they will see your capacity. So we believe that by the time persons opportunities for them. And governors and presidents will need to now appoint them, not just as SAs alone, but also as commissioners and ministers. Thank you very much, staff, for this opportunity that you are giving for going with all of us. We are here and will continue to be part and parcel of what you're doing. So, on behalf of persons with disabilities, I would say thank you very much for bringing us out also to this particular project. Thank you, Mr. Jed and his team. We are so grateful to what you've done. Must say that we appreciate that we are given an opportunity to speak here. By the grace of God, something will happen.
Thank you for that. I also like to invite Madam Hughes to give us a goodwill message on behalf of women with disabilities. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for giving me this platform to speak on behalf of Network of Women with Disabilities. If you check the statistics very well, you understand that we are at a 0% level of participation in governance, politics, Nigeria as women with disabilities. Yes, some men were there before, but as a woman with disability, I have not seen that. And it is sad. We have capable women, we have women with disabilities, with capacity, with competence, with credibility, with character. We don't have the support and the opportunity to be part of the decision makers. I personally ran for office twice. In 2019, yes, we had about 7 women with disabilities that ran. The number increased, but none of us were able to clinch the ticket, let alone get into the position we are aspiring for. Those are the challenges: institutional barrier, infrastructural barrier, economic barrier, and institutional. Having talked about the challenges, what is the way forward? What are my recommendations to ensure the inclusivity of women and girls with disabilities? First, we need to believe in them that yes, they can do the job. That's why I'm very proud of TAF Africa on this project team. We have the abilities, we have the capacity, we lack support and opportunity. Having believed in women with disabilities, we need to give a level playing field for them to thrive. How can we do that? I heard Her Excellency when I entered talking about reserving some percentage for personal development. Yes, that's true. That's a very great recommendation. Please, I will also mention that. And this is timely for TAF to organize this event because at the moment people are lobbying for positions. So we are here with our voices, in our voices as one people saying we want to be included in all the appointments
federal to the unit level. We can be ministers, we can be director generals, we can be executive secretaries, we can be commissioners. I heard most of the MDs, and we will do it exceedingly well. South Africa, thank you very much for organizing this very, very significant event. This is timely. This is focused on inclusivity of persons with disabilities. The Nigerian Disability Act talked about reserving 5%, but for me, I would request for 10% reservation of this appointment for persons with disabilities. The key word here is we have the capacity and we want to serve. Give us appointments. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Briefly, I would like to take us through the objectives of this gathering, some of which has been discussed during some of the remarks. The first thing is we all agree that PWDs, persons with disability, are an integral part of the society. In Nigeria today, we have about 27 million persons with disabilities. Hence, the need for us to begin to demand for their participation in governance. This is as a result of low level of participation in governance or democratic processes, and of course, even a low level of awareness on their rights as persons with disabilities. So first and foremost, we are using this gathering to intensify public awareness strategy, particularly in increasing the awareness of persons with disabilities rights. Their rights in terms of participation in political process and governance. Secondly, is for us to demand for the appointment of persons with disabilities. I think when Mr. Chris was giving his good way message, he made mention of we demanding for the appointments as ministers, commissioners, and so on. So we want a situation whereby they will be part and parcel of the government. And this also enhance their participation when it comes to governance issues. Then thirdly is for us to enhance collaboration. So we have different stakeholders gathered here in this room. And this meeting is actually strategic, bringing individuals, CSOs, organization of persons with disabilities, even political parties, and other advocates of disability inclusion. So we are using this meeting to also enhance our collaboration. We want a situation after this meeting. We want to see even maybe political parties collaborating with civil society organizations in demanding for the rights of persons with disabilities, especially relative to their appointment as ministers and commissioners. So this meeting will help us a lot, to network and also collaborate with. Thank you for coming once again. We sincerely appreciate it. Quickly, I would like to invite the executive director, the chief executive officer and founder of South Africa, a person of Ambassador Jake Epele, to walk us through participation in governance, making a case for the appointment of persons with disabilities in public office. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, allowing me. I think some new people that are very pivotal in the advocacy that we are all here today, Pilot and Kerry, and I'd like them to just introduce themselves. I think one of them is Dr. Chris. Let him just introduce himself. and then I'll walk you through what the assignment my colleague has given me. Chris.
Good morning, all. My name is Dr. Chris Mwandoro, President and founder of Lotus Agency for the Blind and National Stability Empowerment Forum. Thank you.
All right. I think one of our partners also has been here. NDI, we do work for NDI, National Democratic Institute, and he would like to say a few words.
Thank you, Chief. I'm here to represent the Chief of Party and the Chief of Party of NDI, Francis Madibu, to be precise. He asked me to send his greetings to this meeting, sit in and make all the contributions. At NDI, I've managed the disability program for about 5 years issues, and I was happy to come here to participate in this event. India is happy with its own partnership with staff. India has also contributed to disability objectives since 2014, trying to work with young people, women, and persons with disabilities. So we are happy to be here today to say thank you for everyone to contribute to able to serve projects. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Let me, at this time, thank our board member, Aja, who is also representing the chairman of the board. Many of you I won't be able to mention your name, but Lois is one of the strongest advocates for women with disability, and most times she also talks for men, like us. We're very proud of your achievement. And Lois is with this wonderful, good-looking husband that is sitting next to her. We're proud of you. We're proud of the fact that you're standing by us. It's not an easy thing marrying a person with disability, whether it's a man or a woman. They have their own woes of discrimination and stigmatization. I'm glad that our two political parties are here today. My friend Isa from APC and my friend, we're too close and sometimes I keep forgetting your name. Abdullahi from PDP. Please, let's put our hands together. Okay, once more, thank you to Chris for your kind words. Thank you, my good friend from IFA. And all our brothers and sisters from the community. I see Ruth, my friend, and Matthew, wonderful persons with albinism. All right, so let me just give us a heads up. First about the project Able to Serve. As the name implies, we believe that we have the capacity and the competence to serve at every level. Let me also say that many of you in this room today, you can actually serve in various offices, whether as a minister in this room. Lloyd can serve as a minister, Dr. Chris can serve, every one of them have the capacity and the competence plus commitment to serve. But let me also say that I'm not doing this, we're not doing this, Jake and Bele. I've told the camp of Tinubu, I've told the camp of everybody, if you ever put my name there, I'll turn it down publicly. I'm not interested in it. My job is to push for younger people like you to take the position and to sit back and watch you how you do. You know, so Lord, don't be shy. If the ministerial position comes, I will endorse you because I know you will deliver. All right. So with that said, Able to Serve is structured in four levels. The entry level is part of what we're doing now, is to engage. And we're engaging at various levels. I've had meetings with 3 governor-elects and holding them accountable to ensure that at least I can tell you that I'm sure of 3 commissioners. The incoming administration is, so what we've done in organizing this meeting is for you to come so that we can put heads together. It's not a situation where they will say to you, recommend people, and we don't have people to recommend. So we want to look at everyone, in whether you're here or you're not here. What are their capacities? At what level can they serve? And create a database that wherever they ask us to make a recommendation, we will give them more than what they have asked. Minimum of at least 10 names. And it doesn't matter whoever they choose. We will support that person and ensure that that person will deliver. Because once we have the opportunity and one person messes it up, it's a disservice to the community. So we want people that we can hold accountable. We want people that is responsible. We want people that will also mentor others. Because once you have the opportunity, we want you to mentor others who will also take the opportunity. So our first and entry level is to engage both the media, the social media, put out information. Many of you today, we will take 1 minute of your time and get your voice and push it out through these two media outlets. They were coming up. We're in talks with a number of channels, and so you're going to see us roll out, adverts bombarding the airway so that they will know that we're here. Now, if you don't make noise about what you have, nobody will make it for you. And so we need a strong voice for the community. Thank God we're privileged to have Aja Amina. I don't think many of you know her profile. In fact, Aja Amina was the very first government official when he was working with El-Rufai to host us as then Albino Foundation. And throughout our position in IMF, we always fight it. He would say, trouble has come to. I said, one day you will come and be the trouble chief troublemaker. And now she is. You see how one day. All right. So we will do that strategically and consciously with commitment so that they will hear our voice. Lois, Cedar Foundation and South Africa had just won a small grant that will further help us contribute to ensuring that this aspect of our service is very loud in both social and mainstream media. The other one is engagement. And Lois, Chris, let's iron our clothes. At short notice, we will go there, we will be in their face, we will keep pushing them until we get it. Lois, I'm not giving up on you. Who says you cannot be a chairman of a very good local government and lead from there, and then before you know it, you are in the House of Rep? It is possible. If you just believe, it is possible. So we will continue this engagement, engaging the people. And Father made an offer. I'm going to take you on that. We will keep engaging, whether in every language, whether it's in Yoruba or Hausa, people will keep engaging them until we get the appointment. Now, we're not going to stop there. The next level will be another conference where we will bring all the appointed appointees who have been appointed, whether you're a minister, you're a commissioner, you're SA, you are head of parastatals. We'll bring you back in a bigger conference where we will get people like Aja Amina and several others to talk to us on what it takes to occupy an office. Occupying an office is not occupying position. Occupying an office is going there to serve purposefully so that you can serve the community. It is a disservice whenever you have the opportunity to serve this community and you put yourself in this space. I have never, I'm standing here with all glory to God. I know at least 8 serving ministers. None of them can say that Jake has ever called them and called for a contract. I don't. every time I go to them is, what can you do for persons with disability? And that's what I've been denying of. Let's talk to ourselves. That's what I've been denying of the opportunity. When you get the opportunity, instead of putting the community first, you put yourself first. At the end of the day, the person will never open their door anymore. Everyone that I have as a friend who are serving in this, one phone call, they pick my call. Why? One time they call and say, hey, I pick your call because I know you're not going to ask me for contract. Neither are you going to ask me for transport. You understand? So it's important that we know how to carry ourselves, how to put ourselves in there with respect. I don't also believe that because we are all civil society, it is to tear them down, criticize them. No, you can't get anybody to support you when all you want to do is to fight the person and tear them. It's called diplomatic engagement. An ability to tell the truth in law without hurting. And I think we need to adopt it. The years of fighting and trying to advocate by force is gone. We need to do strategic engagement that when I come to you, I will leave you better informed than I met you. And that way they will listen to us. So we will bring all the appointed individuals because we know we will get those appointments. We'll bring them together and give them the capacity. The last aspect of able to serve will be to establish a monitoring and mentoring group. If tomorrow Chris becomes a minister, Lawrence becomes a minister, a commissioner, whatever God gives them, we will put 10 people behind her, 10 people that she must take their call, 10 people that she can mentor and replicate. My board, my acting chair here, they are asking me, what's your sustainability succession agenda? That's all course I have. Why should I run the organization continuously for another 10 years? I want to kill myself, my life. I will hand over when I'm alive, not when at my funeral. They say, who will take over? Not for me. So we must be ready to serve selflessly with intentionality, giving them the opportunity to know that we have the capacity and we will not fail this country and we will not fail this generation. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for coming. Let's engage and ensure that we get a profound communique at the end of the day. Just towards the tail end of this event, we will have a press conference to the public what you and I have agreed for the incoming administration to do for us. For those that we are asking to appoint us, to show them that we are qualified, to show them that we can do the job, to show them that we can create the next generation opportunity for the people behind us. Remember, always remember that the day you were born, the whole world rejoiced and you cried. Be conscious about it that you're going to live your life so well that the day you die, you will rejoice and the whole world will cry. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the life of contribution. I think, let me take you to something that is trending. Everyone in this room, I'm sure, have heard about Hilda. That girl decided to do what others thought was impossible. She never believed that, she was overweight in the first place. She had to go and work out and work out and work out. She didn't believe she would do 500 hours standing and cooking. Can you imagine what those days, if they say go and study to be a chef, you will tell the person, go get out from my side. But look at, she has become a celebrity overnight. That you can be the next Hilda if you are determined, if you are committed. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve, for that detailed background. Before we go for C, we quickly want to have a group photograph.
Okay. So how do you want to say it? Those who are sitting can just sit. We'll start that behind you. The rest of the people just come. Who is taking the photograph? Dr. Chris. Who is taking the photograph? Where is William? Ambassador, you can see it. You guys can get it. Where is your team? Where is William?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Let's do it quick. Doesn't take rocket science. Are we done? Okay, thank you.
Thank you. We can have our tea outside and come back to the room.
Can you arrange for?
No, no, sit down. You are here because of no. I went there as well. ina so ki kawo a shan cikin
They don't have
closing remark NCPW.
They get the system.
Okay, let me pick for you. The role of persons with disability in governance and national inclusion. Creating a database of interested availability, presentation of draft, press conference. Okay, now the Nati did it do. Okay, I don't look good photograph into public offices. with question and answer. Panel discussion. Now for the one finish. Now for yeah, give to the tax.
So how you go about your work?
I will go leave. Oh, sorry. I will go come back. No, I don't want.
Get you just back and forth.
She like me now.
You gotta go to the right.
No. Just say to your meat dey different. Everything different. Get this girl. I think the family should get money. Programs. She dey go well. 100,000. This is the sharpness. She's got yes, no. What we using a year so we don't follow this back.
Yes,
Jay back now. No, thank you.
How is the meeting going?
yes, so.
I don't know you.
Why you take more time?
Eh?
And so you get it.
Oh, no, no, no. No wahala. It doesn't mean. It doesn't mean. Even if I'm supposed to be there plenty. So, you know now, I got a decision actually. You understand? And seeing that we didn't start early, I'll say, make I call you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, so,
So I come and sit down here.
Good morning, everyone. I can see some are still taking their breakfast. But of course, we are mindful of the time. We need to move speedily so that we will keep to time. All right, so without any waste of time, we will go into the first session, the first panel, which has to do with appointments of PWDs into public offices, the role of political parties and elected individuals. Yes, so the discussion is going to center around the role of political parties, and the moderator for this panel is Mr. Ezrom Ajanya from Kuka Center. So please, can we give up to Mr. Ezrom as he comes to take his seat to moderate this panel. Please clap for him as he comes. All right, so we also have Honorable Mohammed Abba Isa, NIPMA, FCIPM, ABC Northeast Zonal Leader. Please, can we clap for him as he comes to the front? Please, I will need someone to assist him. Oh, okay. All right, thank you. Yes, we also have Honorable Abdullahi Akilu, PWD leader of the People Democratic Party, PDP. Please, can we clap for him as he comes to take his seat? Yeah, so on this panel, we also have the Jonah B. president. Yesterday we were talking with him and he was having some issues, but he said he's going to send a representative. So I don't know if the representative of Jonah B is here. Do we have the representative of Jonah B president? Okay. All right. So, but we will not waste time. We will continue in this discussion. So I will hand over the mic to the moderator as we start the discussion. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone, once again. I want to say thank you to Taba privilege of being given this opportunity to moderate this particular session. where we'll be looking at the role of political parties in the appointment of persons with disabilities into offices. I think at the start of this meeting, we heard from various keynote speakers or various Google messages highlighting the importance, and one particular one I noted was that it is a right for persons with disabilities to be treated as people with dignity. It is not something, it's not about tokenism, but something that should be established in any society. They should be respected as people who can contribute to the development of that society. And over the next, say, 45 minutes, we'll be talking about the role of political parties in that exercise. And I'm grateful that we have two distinguished individuals. All right, so it's a good thing we have two prominent individuals from what we know as the two largest political parties in Nigeria. I've also been told to ask Mrs. Lois Alta, please can you join us at the panel? I hope that
Take this chair.
Thank you very much. Now, what I will just ask each of the panelists to do is I'll give them 10 minutes to just share their thoughts on this particular topic. We will have from political parties, and then we will have from the perspective of someone who is not within a political party and as a woman as well. So I will start with the gentleman, honorable on my left, representing the APC. Thank you very much. 10 minutes to just share your thoughts on this issue of appointment of persons with disability into political office and other elective offices, the role of political parties in this. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I was in relation to the BBC like almost Ukraine. First of all, my name is Honorable Mohammed. After Isa, I'm happy to be one of the critical stakeholders in Nigerian community persons with disability. I'm APC zonal leader for persons with disability in Northeast, and I'm here to represent who is unavoidable absent because of circumstances. You know, ABC now we're in caucus trying to see how is the principal position of the National Assembly in a serious meeting. That's why he said I should come and attend this meeting. Why? Because anything if I say here, I'm speaking on behalf of the political party. I have been engaging in political party for a while. I am an activist in the disability community. Everybody knows me. And the reason why I engage in politics is because I want to be part of the decision makers. Politics is different with the activism. And this stakeholder strategy roundtable engagement is very, very key. And I would also want to commend our model, Honorable Agnes Zachary, has been in this movement for a long, try to support the process of electionary campaign for persons with disability. So I'm not a new person. I engage in the political movement of persons with disability right from the campaign for the establishment of the Commission of Persons with Disability, and I joined politics and I will never compromise the issue of persons with disability with the politics. Why? Because as we are all aware, able to serve campaign is a right that championed by under the of our friend, that's Jay. Jay is a man of honor, is a man that always champion the cause of the persons with disability in disability inclusion. Why? Because if you look at from the political angle, APC has done so much to deal with this. As part of the campaign, we established a structure, APC support group, that is right from the 2019, trying to advocate under Section 12 of the Manifestation of Persons with Disability to make sure that PWD were enshrined and institutionalized in the structure of persons with disability, and we have achieved that. If you look at APC, have a national leader for persons with disability from the national, and we have 6 zonal persons with disability in the 6 geopolitical zones of Nigeria: Northeast, Northwest, Southeast, South-South, North Central, Northwest. All of it is a structure of persons with disability. And if you come to the state level, we have 36 state persons with disability leader, including FCT. If you come to the local government level, we have local government representative up to the unit. You can see how APC start formidable inclusive structure, and APC is the party that start implementing what we call United Nations Convention of Rights of Persons with Disability under Section 29, which state party should enshrine the inclusion of persons with disability in the political process. APC has done that, and we need to recognize that and commend the effort of this administration of President Muhammadu Buhari. Why? Because I'm part of the struggle. Everybody knows. We spent 60 years struggling in this unity county to see that APC has institutionalized PWDs in their structure, and we have achieved that. And if you come, this is an elected position. Why? Because the reason why, as I say, it's an elected position. I was elected in the convention in Eagle Square with over 8,000 delegates that elected me to represent the person with disability in the office. Likewise, other structure down to the level. You can see how APC put a structure for the elected position. And if you come to the appointing position, APC has appointed 2 people who are persons with disability to represent us as a senior special assistant to the persons with disability. This position was appointed by one of us, which is Dr. Ankeli, for the over period of 8 years. But this is not over. Why? Because you look at party is a swing. Whatever you are going to do, you have to come party structure. This able to serve, we are all aware going by the convention, going by the signing of the Disability Act by Mr. President, going by the Electoral Act, we possess all the prerequisites to qualify and be in appointing position. What I realize that there is issues, there is solution, and there is way forward that we are going to discuss in this event. Why? Because if you look at so many people have been trying to see that PWD has been mainstreamed. Even though we have an elected act, the issue is how are we going to activate it? How are we going to get our people mainstream into this statutory position, not the position of the special advisor to the president or the stability man. No, we are able to serve in different positions as a ministers, executive directors from ministry, department, and parastatal. And we thank God with this coming administration of Aswaji Bola and Tinubu. Why? Because we had been in campaign. There is a structure or existing campaign from the APC, that's PCC presidential campaign for the Aswaji Bola and Tinubu that APC has constituted. I'm one of the deputy director and the spokesperson. What we have done, we established a structure right from the national up to tell the government that PWD constitutes almost the 30% voting population of this government that bought this administration, and this one we have done. We have contributed to this administration as part of the campaign, as part of the strategy. We have voted, and we are now facing the governance. How are we going to see our PWDs has been appointed into appointing position? The only thing what I will advise here is that one, presently the president-elect has made a commitment statement. Why? Because I am privileged to be part of the national executive members, whereby a decision, whenever there is a decision in terms of PWDs, I will be part of the why because I'm representing the responsibility. That's where I involve politics. The president-elect says that there must be an appointment for PWD as a minister. And this campaign for able to serve, it has come timely, and recently by the NESU, we are preparing to engage all the 36 leaders for persons with disability, including the zonal leaders, including the national disability leader, and the national chairman for persons with disability in person of Abdullah to come out with a framework to identify a key position that PWD must occupy. Why? Because we are part of the campaign. And one thing with this administration, any appointment that will come for PWD must come to the party. And I'm happy for this administration is 100%, and we are going to succeed by the end of God. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Honorable Mohammed Abba, sir, for your contributions. A few questions there, but we'll take them after the other panelists have made their contributions. I'll come to the PDP leader, national leader. I'll ask you to introduce yourself.
My name is Abdullah Kiriji, the national leader PDP. There are three issues. One is we discussed about appointment. Appointment, then political participation into the political. your party activities. In terms of accountability for participating in political party, we have two problems with this. One, most of our personal responsibility is not participating in political activities. They only rely on I have a master's degree, and if the party win, then we expected to write a letter to get an appointment, which is wrong. What is your input in the political activities? In political activities, you have to start from where you are. That is your base. I have my own base. That's Kaduna local government. My unit, Badarawa. That's what I started. I started from my unit down to the local government level, down to state level, and down to the national. Don't expect people to come and base in Abuja. That's political base in Abuja. That's the problem of personal disability. Don't expect political party to give out appointment letter without contributing, without participating. Let me give one example. Currently now we have a member state assembly from Zamfara. His personal disability, he won elections. He started from his own unit. And we have the Controller candidate Niger State, he's a separate person. He won the primary elections. And he loses the general election. His personal disability cannot even walk, but he has the money. We have former National Assembly from Zamfara. We have former National Assembly from Kwara State. But what is the input of personal disability into political? None. They can't go and show themselves in the political activities. So don't expect a political party to give you an appointment letter. Why didn't you do anything? Why didn't you do it? Show yourself. Assuming that most of the personal disability is easier to recognize you, you have to go to your unit, starting from there as a person with disability, national leaders, level to the state or local government level. But most of them, they are lying. The only base they wanted to get an award seat. So we have to tell ourselves true. We can't rely on here in Abuja to expect a political party to assist you. No. Let me give you one example. I will give you one. Right from my ward level. I'm a stakeholder in my local and the ward level. I'm a stakeholder in the local government level. I'm a stakeholder at the national state level and the national level stakeholders. Any activities, political party in my state, therefore I must be there. Because I started, I contested a council seat, I lose. I contested step in the state assembly, I lose. But most of them, they know me. When they mention my name, they want to give me a stakeholder as a national delegate in the state. Nobody rejects it because they know that I'm part full participation. I don't have CC. When I started my politics, now I have 3 houses. And I bought a new car, more than 5 million, 6 to 10 million. For politics, I'm married 4 wives. I have a children, I pay the school fees every year, 1.5 million. I enjoy it because I participate in the political activities. That is the one. But how do you expect a person to be relying without getting money? You can't get an appointment. Let me give you one example in Ondo State during Adam Oshimole. When he was a contested governorship in Ondo State, they have a personal certificate there. He used to participate during the campaign. The guy doesn't have money, but he used to come and sleep in Adam Oshimole house while they're parking cars. Time goes on, Adam Oshimole know the guy. So after he won the election, he called him, he gave him an appointment as a special advisor. And then most of the guy. And then the Adam Oshimole can give order to call them everybody present their certificate and a master's degree in a what they ask them all and say, okay, good and fine. What type of input you put into my campaign? Everybody started it. He said, this guy, it was stoppers. I did enjoy it, most enjoy it. So what you have with your master's degree, but you don't participate in political issues. That's a problem of personal disability. You must participate fully. Don't deceive yourself. Don't ever deceive yourself and say, let me rely because I'm a person with disability. I'm expected to do a move appointment. Cannot be possible. Then in terms of PDP they use as a person with disability seriously. I'm one of the campaign director, campaign class during the campaign. I'm a director, I'm a national director of mobilized. I know the person with disability in Nigeria. And I assure you that definitely if you win the election, he will give us 3 appointment ministers. Apart from various appointment appointed posts. So that is the one issue in the political party, in the political activities. So we have that problem of personal stability. If you don't participate in political activities, it's not fine. Don't expect any political party here or other PDP or ABC to give you appointment. Why are you not fully for the political party? Don't expect it because you are personal disability, let me relax. I'm a person with disability, it's easier to get out. No. Why you are there? Children, where are you? Children, where are you? But if you are pulling, you can even challenge him. Sir, you must give us that 3% or 3%. But without full participation, how can you expect him to give you? No. We have to take ourselves through this. That's the reality. If you want to do something, encourage a person with disability in our world unit, right from our unit to the national. Don't be a Abuja-based politician. Thank you. If I any question to ask.
Thank you very much. Don't worry, there will be a section for questions. We're just taking contributions from our panel. Now, the last panelist was sitting on the list is Madam Lois, who is a 2-time contestant in Nigeria's electoral process. In 2019, she contested for the House of Reps in Hama, Buhari Federal constituency under the Accord Party. And then in 2023, she contested on the platform of the APC for the House of Assembly in Kaura LGA of Kaduna State. She will be the next panelist speaking to us on this issue of political appointments for persons with disability, the role of political parties. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. My colleagues have said so many things.
And that's when they reach campaign, they talk.
Welcome, Dr. Chiki. Yeah, so we need to be realistic when it comes to political participation of persons with disabilities. And I'm going to be talking from the angle of women and girls with disabilities participation. Because we are triple jeopardized. Mentioned it earlier. Our challenges are triple, not even double. We have some special needs and peculiarities than men with disabilities. That's why it's so sad that we are at zero participation, both appointed and elective positions in this country. Some men were elected before, like our friend from Jigawa, and some were given appointment. the senior special advisor, the man with senior special advisor, that's goes to the man with disabilities. But women have been sidelined, they've been excluded, they are underrepresented in both appointee and elected positions. Some of us ran for offices, but we did not even clinch the ticket, let alone getting into those offices. Yes, in Abuja, I was told I am not Baki. I come from Kaduna, married to Akwa Ibom. So you could see the diversity. Yes, one Nigeria. When I ran in Abuja, I was told to go back to Kaduna and run. So in 2022, I went back to Kaduna. Kaduna said, we married you out. So you can see the peculiarities I'm talking about. So where will I run? So this question is very very, very good. That's why I'm advocating for the 5 bills that women for the passage in the parliament. It will give me a constitutional right as an indigene and as a citizen. Having said that, there were challenges. Is it inadequate funding? Is it attitudinal barrier? Is it language? Infrastructural barrier? Because I can remember a certain time that we went for campaign. I couldn't follow my team because we had to cross a river to get to for a campaign. So you could see that it has stopped me from reaching where I wanted to go. Language barrier. Some places I couldn't speak Swahili. They don't understand Hausa. They don't understand English. So it was an issue. What about someone telling you to go back and speak? That you don't have to suffer yourself, you don't have anything to offer. Well, you are on a live radio interview with other male candidates. Why didn't he say that to the other male candidates? But he called me, he called my name and said I should go and speak. These were issues. The positive side of it is that record was broken, history was made as the first woman with disability that ran with other 4,000 candidates in Nigeria. This has inspired women with disabilities to come out and run. Our friend in various states, Abe, Faith Yasa, she ran on the platform of Labour Party, but she couldn't finish the ticket. There are issues, and we need to address them. So we'll be glad to see organizations of persons with disabilities setting up funds for candidates with disabilities or aspirants with disabilities. We want to see the media profiling aspirants or candidates with disabilities in their media channels. We also want to see the parliament reserving a certain percentage for persons with disabilities, just like the model we have in Uganda. You don't need to go through the rigorous process of being elected. when it is time, they will ask, for example, National Commission for Persons with Disabilities to nominate those they want to see at the parliament. And they will nominate them and they will present us as members of the parliament. That's what is done in Uganda. I was there and I saw it and I met some of them. Maybe we should start from there. Pending when things will fall in place and we get things done. Where we were 10 years ago is not where we are right now. 10 years ago, there was no National Commission for Persons with Disabilities. But today we have it. So I believe in the next 10 years, we'll be able to see representatives in the parliament as House of Reps, as senators, House of Assembly members, and the rest. Thank you very much.
PDP will have a 4 times senator from Kano State, Senator Bello had to go to 4 times senator. Person disability, with the Chile, I mean, Chile.
Thank you very much. I believe these contributions have thrown up several questions. I can see hands going up. I have some questions as well that I've been writing down. But I'll give the floor. Please, we want to set certain ground rules. We'll be giving 2 minutes, just go straight to the point so that we can take as many contributions as we can. And I'll just give numbers for this first set. So I'll take first 5 hands that I've seen. 1, so gentleman with the red shirt, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let me take all these hands. 5, 6, and 7. Please remember your numbers, okay, and 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 persons for this first round of questions and comments. Please, as you stand up to make your comment or ask your questions, we would appreciate you to introduce yourself, tell us the organization you're working with or you represent. Thank you. So we have the mic for that will go around.
Good day, everybody. My name is Abija Matthew Asu from AAN, Albinism Association of Nigeria, FCT. First, I want to start with my sister, Madam Lois, to comment on what she just said. I want to let us know that in politics, it is not all about challenges about tribalism or where you come from. I want to make this contribution that in FCT here, among PWDs, first, identify with a political party, register in the ward. Once you register in that ward, you are a member of that political party. So there is, in the cost of making selection, in as much as you are a member of that political party and a ward member with your membership card, so you attend meeting during the primaries or whatever, you'll be recognized. I think I'm saying this based on experience. In Abuja here, Chinedu is the House of Rep representing Abuja North, right? Honorable Chinedu from the Labour Party. He's an Igbo man. The reason being that he identified with a political party. He identified himself with a political party and he was given the opportunity. He is an Igbo man. So this shouldn't discourage us that because you are not an indigent, you will not make effort. And secondly, I'm just making a plea, my first and second speaker, I will suggest, since you have gotten the opportunity to represent the PWDs in the political realm. Please, I will advise, I'm making a plea. Those PWDs that are around you, if you can take 2 or 3, register them in their monthly dues in your political party, pay for them, encourage them to identify. Some of them, they pay dues, monthly dues, meeting. Some of them may not have the wherewithal, the financial muscle to do that. So encourage them, pick them. If it is 5 as a challenge, say, okay, I'm picking 5 PWDs to encourage them to join my political party and pay them monthly dues and encourage them. I think it will go a long way to mainstream the PWDs in the policy. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Number 2.
I am here. I'm VIK and I represent NAPO. Going by what our Honorable Mrs. Chloe said, a lot of thoughts are going through my mind right now. And this goes down to what the society, where the society has placed the woman. Because right now, even getting married now is a problem. Because I've left my people to get married, I can't run for election back in my home. So our main leader seated there now. What is the political parties talking about? What the issue? One of the issues she raised there. She ran for an office here in Abuja. They said she go back and to her home. When she got there, they said they had given her house. And definitely, by the time she runs to where they have given her, they will say they don't know her yet. So you can see the society and women, that is so unfair what is happening. So I want to know if and how the party will address this issue. Because it shouldn't be an issue of we are giving you out, go back where we are giving you. Like, it doesn't make sense. This is a human being first. And she wants to serve her people. So women shouldn't be discriminated on the basis of you are married, so go and do this, go and do that. So if there's something that the party can do in that regard, we want to really know. Because this will even discourage our women from wanting to get married. Okay, imagine that this year was election year and I have the intention of the party, and I also have husband this year to marry. So I'll kind of be scared, like if I marry now, they'll like.
Thank you very much.
My name is Stephen Iloko. I work for the Friends Association, IFA. I have 2 questions for the representatives of the various political parties that are here present. First of all, I would like to say that to congratulate the community of persons with disabilities since the passage of the Disability Act into law by the President in February 2019 rather. My question for the representative of the APC. I know that APC has a very strong component of the disability as a political party, but then what exactly is the political party doing to create an enabling environment for persons with disabilities in the party structure? Secondly, I know very well that they are quite, this is the first time the disability community is recording an increased number of persons running for elected positions looking at the 2023 general elections. If I am not mistaken, I know that there are over 35 persons with disabilities who ran for various elected positions in the 2023 general election. To my dismay, the party APC were unable to produce even from the local government level. This is really very poor. because we expected an outcome. At least one person from the political party should have been elected. So the question is yes, what is the political party doing really to strengthen the participation of persons with disabilities? For the PDP representative, sir, with due respect, I have engaged as a programs person with various political parties, even from the national down to the state level. I would like to say that the People's Democratic Party really does not have an enabling structure, not even a constitution, because I have really, just aside from the constitution, accessibility to even all the various political parties is poor. Even the ABC national secretariat is not accessible. So if a person with a disability goes to, even as a member of political party, how do they access their offices? The environment is not accessible for persons with disability. So my recommendation is that various political parties should try in every means to strengthen their constitution and also encourage persons with disabilities to participate in various space. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, so since we have 8 persons, after this first 4 questions, they will answer, and then the next 4 persons. So from number 5 to 8, please, you just hold on for a bit.
All right. My name is Paul. And my question, my first question goes to the representative. He actually made mention of that you must be a party before you can be appointed. You understand? That's what, because he told that person said himself to join political party before they can have the chance of being appointed.
Yes.
He made mention of that. But I disagree with him because we have seen appointments in Nigeria that most of those people are not members of the political parties. Based on their achievement or their achievements, they were able to be spotted by either governor or president and they are appointed. So, secondly, when he was talking about his achievement of being a party, he alluded as if why persons with disability should join political parties based on what they will gain. So I want to ask, is it all about service or all about what you are going to gain? For us to gain politics. Then my question to the APC is APC have all the structures, and we want to know, based on the structure that APC have, what is the scorecard of what the person services have been able to achieve under APC? Have we been able to see persons with disabilities who are elected under APC, or even given tickets under APC to run? Then again, what is the level of engagement that you're doing in order to ensure that there are some others, what would I call it, policies among the political parties that encourages that is the inclusion of persons with disabilities. Even to the extent of having the offices or even the where political parties have their meetings, they are accessible for persons with disabilities. So how are they engaged the political parties to ensure that we have all this in order to encourage more persons with disabilities part and parcel of
All right, thank you very much. So we'll just take a pause and I will just come back to my panelists to just respond to some of the questions. So we'll take it according to the questions that were asked. So the first person he addressed it to Madam Lois. So I will give her the mic and then we'll pass it on.
Very much, our dearest moderator. Yeah, A member of staff that asked the question, I think you need to ask more questions and you need experience on politics. I was involved actively in politics before running for office. I joined our political party in 2017. I was attending meetings. I was doing what was right before coming out with my intention to run. And the party supported me in different ways. Persons with disabilities need more than participation in politics. We need support in different angles. The person you talked about, Honorable Chinedu, won the election on the grace of Peter Obi in Abuja. Yes. If Chinedu had run on APC or PDP, it would be difficult for him to get it. It's on the grace of Peter Obi that he got it. So I need you to go back and join a political party, ask questions, and involve actively in politics before telling some people that they do not do their homework. Did my homework in and out, back and front, right and left, up and down. I did my homework. My campaign manager is here, you can testify. If you don't know, I married my campaign manager.
Okay, you want to add something to that particular point?
Let me add what you say. So, you are not fully participating in political activities or contesting. If you want to know what is politics, you have to contest and see what is happening exactly. They have a huge issue. Most of contestants, they had problems. If you cannot be participating in your own award level, that's your friends started with your base. So you have two issues. We started from Abuja back to the criminal state. Assuming he started I know that he was I know that I'm from the State too. So assuming that he started from Kaduna, he was to win. But he started from Abuja function. So now assuming he go back now, started from now, just campaign, we shall be doing next.
So the next question was talking more about structural issues surrounding gender and the role of women in leadership positions. And it so happens that you have women who are also persons with disabilities. And so I just want to ask the question then is, what are the political parties doing about this particular issue? It's a double whammy for them. Okay, triple.
Okay. Thank you so much. I would like to analyze all the question that was presented to us. Why? Because if we look at the political angle, I am not here to talk on politics or to talk of APC or to talk of this. No, I will never compromise issue of persons with disability in politics. I engage into politics whereby I participate actively in activism. If you look at what we are saying, we are talking about the pollution in governance. Won the election. even if we can be in one political party as ABC. ABC has done so much to persons with disability. There is no two way about that. Inclusion is all about accessibility and participation. Accessibility and participation are the key words of the inclusion. If you look at the ABC Secretariat now, it's fully accessible to persons with disability. Contrary to what my friend has asked, there is a veto. The Office of National Disability Leader is at the backyard. When the newly elected persons National Disability Leader has advocated that he cannot be at the back, they provide office for him as a part of the National Working Committee. And there is an veto. Even the National Party Chairman for the APC is our member. He's a member of persons with disability. Why? Because he cannot walk. He transfers his office from upstairs to the downstairs. And any issue for persons with disability will not take it lightly. And APC have 3 more PWDs holding an elected position. We have Senator Umar Tamwa, who is our member, who is a senator. We have Ayu Haruna, who is a councillor in a plateau. Why? Because politics is different with activity. I am mentioning that you cannot be in Abuja to say that you can contest in a position like my friend said to win an election. It's not like that. There are some people that own the party. You must start from from community development. You must start from your ward. You must have access to political leaders. And what we are doing here as a political leader representing persons with disability, we have to make sure that PWDs, all their entitlement has been streamed in terms of political appointment and elected position to see that PWD has get this percentage like the women leader. If you look at APC have a 3-win. Women win, PWD win, and you win. In PWD win, we have national leader, we have organizing secretary, and the secretary, wherever we are coordinating. The issue is all about coordinating. We have different forums, different organizations of persons with disability. What are you doing to make a difference in terms of political participation of persons with disability? When it comes to the election, now APC say that they have given us a position, like on the national, what is the elected position, when it came to election? What we are trying to do, we have to come out with a framework. Why? Because there is an issue, there's challenges when it comes to the election because of the monetary aspect. To make sure that it has become a policy, a framework that certain percentage of position has allocated to KDP. That's the only way we can scale to. My sister Lois has contested in Kaduna in different platforms of APC. If you contested in different platforms of APC like APC or ADC, or in the environment where the APC they are the stronghold, how do you expect that you can win? It cannot be possible. Why? Because there are some people that they are on this party like the governors. They will bring their candidate. You that you don't have the resources to give it to the delegate to win to have a ticket. These are the challenges that we have. But if we make it a mandatory at the national level, came out with a framework with the support of everybody. APC has done so much. We have officers, essential to the person with disability or disability matter. What is he doing? What is he doing to champion this cause? This is why we have to come in and collaborate our efforts to come together to make sure that we champion this cause. This is the government that we are trying to see that we collaborate to make sure that certain positions were allocated to the persons with disability, ministers and executive directors. an executive director in the agency, not special advisors, not. And I am sure we are going to go a long way and the party will go to this meeting. That's why because we participate in the campaign, we work our contribution, and they have so what we have done, and inshallah we are going to give it a great advantage. So, thank you.
Thank you very much. Any further contributions? Well, so there were specific questions to panelists here. So the APC rep has just addressed those directed at him. The question came directly to the PDP rep here. The desire for PWDs, for persons with disability, engage in political activity, is it about service or benefits? That is the key question that we need to highlight. Is it about service or benefits? Is it both?
I think my friend didn't know. I think let me come back what I'm saying earlier. I told you that. Let me give you an example. I'm building a house and I need assistance from you. You didn't give me assistance. After I build a house, you expect me to give you a wow with a site? It cannot be possible. Every political member of the political party, he must serve a political party as a member before he get what he wants to do. Any political party members in the country. I know if you by opportunity have that appointment, there was a problem there. Because you cannot even assist, you cannot even help the people in political parties. They are going to complain on you. Yeah, you didn't even assist political members or by giving them contract or something like that. But if you are full politicians, they give you appointment as full politicians. You must consider full politicians. They can't give you, there's a difference. Far away. What happened now? Let me give one example. Sorry, please. I didn't abuse. What happened to the minister of Abuja here? It's not a political party. It's not a member's political party. By opportunity they give you. You didn't know you have a political party's members. That's the problem we're facing. Look how it is. By opportunity given. Most of the administrators don't by opportunity. There's no political members. Members, they must assist political also members. Thank you.
So, I will come to you. So then this is very important because the point is raised. Not all appointments of government is by political participation. Not all ministers are members of a particular political party, but they are appointed. Not all heads of agencies or departments or parastatals are part of the political party, but they have been appointed. You understand? And the appointment is based on their competencies, what they believe they have achieved. So does that mean that it is that not persons with disabilities? That the only way you can attain or receive political appointment is if you demonstrate that you have actively or you are actively a member of a political party. And I don't know if someone wants to.
I just wanted to make a contribution. Whatever we are discussing here is founded on the issue of inclusion. The inclusion of women, people living with disability, right? And I think that we are trying to climb a tree from the top. You cannot separate politics from culture. There are serious cultural issues in this country. That if you want to include women and people with disability, we have to think with those cultural issues. And it's the mentality. And our people must be unchained from those mentalities. Otherwise, it's going to be very, very difficult. I'll give you an example. I come from South, among my people, the Koma people. Some of them live on the mountain. If a woman's husband dies, up today as I'm talking to you, I'm possibly taking up So if you go to that village, any woman that laughs and you don't see the two issues, it means she's a widow. And people have these cultural inhibitions. And so you cannot build on politics and inclusion without dealing and clearing the minds of people about these cultural issues. And not only cultural issues, there are issues of religious ideologies, preaching of religious superiority of one ethnic group, one religious group against another. And if issues, you simply want people to be included, it's going to be very, very difficult. There are places where up to today among the Kuma people, twins are killed as I speak to you. Twins are killed. There are places where albinos are stoned to death. It has nothing to do with politics, it's culture. So even if those people want to participate in politics, that cultural mentality can become an obstacle. So I think that we have to begin to think through, if we really want to clear the way for proper inclusion, the question is how do we deal with the issue of cultural possession and religious superiority and the preaching of one ethnic group over and above the other. So all these sectional claims that we have, Christians are superior, Muslims are superior, this ethnic group is superior, you are a disabled person, how do you represent us? So those cultural inhibitions must be dealt with, and we must find a way of addressing that in whatever policy recommendation we are going to go with today. Otherwise, trust me, in my opinion, we are just climbing the cliff.
So now I know these conversations have gone us has raised up further questions. But I think it's important for us to take the other question. I think we will continue these discussions bilaterally. We will not get a solution or solve all the issues with a 45-minute panel. So I'll take the next questions. Number 5.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Dr. Chike. I usually like to speak early because it looks like some of the things I want to say here have been covered. But I want to recommend something to you. My new book is titled Anachronism in Nigerian Politics. What the people cannot do does not exist. It will soon be published, and I ask you to get a copy. Everything that's been discussed there and addressed there. So cap it all. I have seen persons with disabilities in appointments. I run a mantra called CALL. And in CALL, it means courage, opportunities, responsibilities, and empowerment. When you go as a beggar, nobody will listen to you. First thing I want to ask everybody in this room, is Chike Okogu disabled? No. Do I look disabled? No. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Is Chris One disabled? No. Is Jake Ebele disabled? No. You guys have to put your best foot forward. Don't come and tell me you have to be politically correct. I served on the board of Shopee. I stood amongst equals. I may be sitting down here, but I stood firmly. And that's what, for as long as you keep coming beggarly, nobody will listen to you. I was a member of the ADC. I used advisory. And in ADC, I was a deputy national chairman. The constitution of the party had to be changed to accommodate disabilities. It is there. And that is one of the legacies that I left that party with. And so many other things. So gentlemen, please, I keep with you. You don't go beggarly to any boss. Because it is not, your appointment is not based on your disability. Let us disabuse our minds from that. I am not a person with disability could open the way, but my capacity overshoots the disability. You have to work on your capacities. And you speak like lions who want something. Don't go there. I mean, I've sat in rooms with fellow PWPs, with so-called bosses. I am not a beggarly person. Give me a break. And you go there because when they give you handouts, nobody's going to hand you up. It is true. Let me tell you, I ran for president and I started with equals. I didn't go there, honestly, it was here in Sheraton. The whole idea was to wake other people up, that we have capacities as persons with disabilities to aspire for higher office. What my brother said earlier on here, what my brother said earlier on, I totally disagree with him. Politics is about service. I have served, and I know that I've been serving. And those who walk around me know that it's about service. I am a socialpreneur. If I fix the wall, I get paid for it. So be it. But it is my own effort. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I know that in politics, extra codes and all that do happen. But please, don't come here and tell me that you married 4 wives. I disagree with you. That is not the essence of politics. Don't tell me houses. You didn't build more than me. But you will not hear it. My handful, I just told you about my books. I just told you about the things that I do. You should come with your best capacities. Let's not live here, because when this place go, we'll go out of here. But Tinubu is going to appoint persons because PWD is on his cabinet. Jay Jebelo said so. I have said so. Most of us have been saying so. We don't. If you go there to go and steal the money, Chike will come after you. I stand on the board of Shopee. 74 billion naira was in my custody. Did you hear that I stole a penny? Come on, give me a break. Have a good day.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Longa-Times Patrick. I volunteer for Network of Women with Disabilities. We appreciate TAF for this forum. They have always been coming on with topical and critical engagement on issues like this. We also appreciate the panel, members of the panel. I'd like to thank you for being honest. People make money from politics. You are not alone. Thank you for telling us the truth. My observations, I want to address my issues to the APC leader. It is true that APC is at best to strength of persons with disabilities. The Commission, the Disability Act, but towards the end of the APC government these 8 years, they have given us so much that what they have to offer us is not what we want to swallow. Let me put it that way. During COVID-19, they tried palliatives and witnessed it specifically meant for persons with disabilities. But during the Naira redesign, they did not bear persons with disability in mind, and persons with disabilities suffered. It is true that they have mainstreamed persons with disabilities into the structures of politics and governance. But if APC would give us Disability Act and the National Commission for Persons with Disabilities, and they don't adopt inclusive practices by personal examples, others will not follow. And the Disability Act will just remain a work of paper, just like all other laws we've had in this country. I was in Asukuru, a screening committee that resulted in the election that I will find this office. We met, and I came, I greeted you as usual. That place was not accessible, you will agree with me. In Eagle Square, my wife was a member of the Presidential Campaign Council. Almost all the events and meetings they invited her, I went with her. Where people will say a person with disability should come for a meeting or an event in Eagle Square. and they will block Eagles Square from National Mosque access. When we reach there, maybe I'm conveyed by about 4 persons with disabilities, wheelchair users. My wife alone will be the only one using motorized wheelchair. They will say, come down here, order from above. And this is APC event. And this is APC that mainstream persons with disabilities. I want to say, okay, tell them you are there to represent your people. Awareness is not enough to know this person is physically challenged, this person is a person without penis, this person is deaf or blind. Awareness is also knowing the impact of disability. Awareness is also knowing inclusion and need for inclusion. Awareness is also adopting inclusive action. So please, next or maybe from henceforth, if your people arrange for a meeting, tell them if they are inviting persons with disabilities, they should schedule it to a venue that is accessible to all of you. Even the APC national headquarters we are talking about, with all due respect, up till today, there is no dedicated parking space for a person with disability. They will say, drop her and go out. What if she had driven to that place alone? Well, we have so much to discuss on this, but time constraints. Let us stop at that. Thank you very much.
Number 7 and 8, and just round it up. Please.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi. My name is Mudir Kamshur, the chairman of People with Disability Traders Association, Abuja, FC. And I also represent Alaji Suleiman Muhammad Kasna, the area of PWD. I have 2 questions that I want to ask. One, I would like to address the question for PDP, one for APC. But I would like to use my father tongue to ask the question because I know they will understand what I want to ask. Then, if they want to give you the answer, they will use English to answer the question. I'm sorry to say. I'm sorry, I'm very, very sorry. I have a lot of things in my mouth, but I would like to use my father tongue. I'm sorry to say.
Go ahead, we'll translate.
Now good. Tambaya ta farko.
Go ahead.
Yawa. Tambaya ta farko akan APC shine duba da kaso 80 cikin disabled na ƙasa gabaki daya ba su da ilimi. Kun san wannan. Kaso 20 su ne suke da ilimi. Kuma yanzu APC ita ce take rulin wannan ƙasa ta mu. Shin wanda irin tsari APC take da shi akan ƴan uwanmu disabled na su samu ilimi su ma su zamo cikakkun mutane kamar irin sauran mutane. Abu na farko kenan. Sannan tambaya ta biyu ita ce, akwai daga cikin waɗanda ba mu da ilimi mun yi tunanin, ina ce ilimi ina nufin karatu na boko, saboda yawancinmu iyayenmu ba su nuna mana mu yi karatu yadda ya kamata ba. In mun yi ɗan kaɗan sai a dakatar da mu ma a tura mu bara. Duk da ban kasance daga ciki ba, amma na san mafi yawancinmu haka muke. Shin waɗanda suka yi ƙoƙari suka haɗa kansu ta wajen su yi kasuwanci don su dogara da kansu, ba sai sun zamo masu karatun boko kafin su ci daga gwamnati ba. Wane irin tanaji wannan gwamnatin ta yi wa waɗannan 'yan kasuwan don su ci gaba da dogaro da kansu? Wannan tambaya ke nan ta biyu.
you very much. His first question is addressed to APC. And what he started with is that considering there's about 80% in illiterate PWDs, that's statistics, only 20% of PWDs in Nigeria are actually educated and literate. What is APC's, what is the government, APC government, what is the APC government's plan to educate or education to all? How are they going to strengthen education? That's the first question. The second one is parents of PWD did not encourage them to go to school. Some of them commenced schooling and dropped out and went on to other ventures like entrepreneurship. What is the government doing? What's the government going to do for these entrepreneurs amongst PWD? How are you going to enhance their economic activity? Let's take
na yi magana a kan 'yan kasuwa. Na gama da APC, sannan saura tambaya da PDP. Tambaya ta akan PDP, ok? Baya nan a amsa min tambayar tukun, tun da wancan baya nan.
Okay, sorry, let me just take the last question so that we just round up. Once you respond, we just round it up as once.
Thank you so much. I'm excited to be here today. I want to continue to pay my compliments and respect to Elder Jake. Because he's very strategic. He's somebody who uses all the social capital, which money cannot buy. To do a lot for humanity, particularly persons with disabilities. I know initially he was focused on albinism. I'm glad that he has expanded it. I'm excited to see Nigeria. No, it's not very common for to see people who are in opposition and they live in opposition and they begin to interact with this set the way she is. The father was saying something, my friend, and their father, she likes something about lawyers particularly. Lawyers who always have many prominent women. Their husbands are just at the background, and it's not very common. I don't know what the matter is. Most of them don't read, they just say, my husband is a good person, this is. You see, when she said her manager, you can, well, the story will be for the book that she will be publishing. How the campaign manager became her husband. Very interesting. So I'm grateful. I had said that I will not be speaking at any occasion that has nothing to do with trauma directly, but I realized that this one has triggered different kind of traumas. And but when I looked around, initially I didn't see anything. It's when I looked at the campaign. This is my first house. Please rise up. You see, Uge and I work at NDI. I sat in their office as gender and inclusion advisor for 5 years. It was talk of war even with my chief of party. Have you ever seen where you pay somebody to do inclusion and gender and you say no, we cannot go to this area? So that is how difficult inclusion and diversity is. And I particularly look at Uge. He was a program assistant then. And that was in 2014 to 2018. I'm particularly happy because we did so much in order to convince political parties, international organizations, including our own home office. That is the headquarters of those who pay us. I remember our project was $54 million, a lot of money. But before we could convince them to implement inclusion, different statistics, graphics in color. We agreed with me. Initially, it was difficult, but it became an institutional thing. So I want us to look at it that we need to be more serious. You see why we need to be more serious? The issue of culture you are talking about, the culture is not the problem, the religion is not the problem, and the tradition is not so much of the problem, but tradition and culture are not static. So what is the problem? The problem is that we need to be more serious. What can we do? Being serious, I'd like to take it from this election that has just happened. Haja Zakari is part of it. The senator of FCT elect. Senator elect for FCT, Haja Eriti. A lot of people who want to kill me for supporting her and going everywhere for so many reasons. They gave religious, religious, all manner of wild things that why do you support her? Do you know why I supported her? Part of the reason, particularly, I kept telling her that you're a super, that for me, the 2023 election, the best thing that happened in the outcome of the election is the election of identity. Why? You know why? She believes so much in inclusion, practical inclusion. Because she believes in inclusion, access that you talked about the access of the office. She's a civil engineer. So what then are you doing, all of us now? I keep reminding her, even this morning I sent her a text. Why don't you go close to those people and say, okay, let us see, how do we, I like what Jake does. Jake is, I think of all the persons with disabilities that I know, is the most strategic. Is the most, it is fair, it is present. I don't understand English much. So we need to with this thing, the leadership mind is not so much of services, it's women and few people. So whether you want to deceive ourselves, it will not work. I want us to help ourselves so that we are not discouraged, don't be discouraged like me. So meet people like that and say, okay, how can we assist you? How many people can you put there for us so that they can assist you to achieve this? There are other people too. Let us identify people like this. Like this little group we have a model. Your party, no political party in this country today, the 18 political parties that is serious about inclusion. Do you know what? APC. You talked about where the APC person. That the office has been at the back. I've gone there several times since 2014. As nation. Why would you put them at the back? That alone is exclusion, is exploitation. You are hiding there. So what I'm saying, I'm so sorry because I'm so angry about this thing. Please, I like us to be more serious, monitor these people. The 10th assembly that they are doing now, is there any disability? Is there inclusion? Somebody even asked one of the women who want to run that. Why would you? They are talking about serious matter. So how do we upscale accountability? No country in the world has signed the different commitments like Nigeria, not even America, not Asia, the big democracies. So if somebody is owing you, they say, whatever, how will the person be the one to dictate to you how he or she to empower you? So we have those tools. Let's carry all those ones and let them begin to negotiate. So this is how we want to pay this incrementally. So please, finally, I like us to look at it that trauma that has been caused all of us is not small. And we should not be begging. I like it. I like this. You've been speaking. All of us should speak more, please. All the people, those who are representing the people, and when they take any of us, please don't go and sit there and let Nigeria not happen to you. Please, you can speak. Nowhere in the world that political leaders enjoy like Nigeria. Even if you are enjoying, yes, even if you are enjoying, don't forget your roots, please. And anybody who is not doing well, let's go and drag the person out of there using the legal structures.
Sai tambaya ta biyu tunda na ga wannan ya dawo.
I say I also, sorry, please, we have to round up. There's another panel. There's another panel that has to also make their contributions. And like I said, because of the nature of the conversations and the issues that have been dug up, it will be difficult for us to conclude everything in this meeting. Like has just been said, there has to be continuous discussions. One thing I take away from this meeting is that, and I want to use the example of the APC. They have a structure that has been institutionalized. How can we as civil societies, as various stakeholders within this space, within this community, engage them to now drive those issues we want to begin to see improvements of persons with disabilities in Nigeria? That is the key thing, and that is how can we help this large population of people who have been unrecognized, who are basically in the backyard of people's national offices, be brought into the top floor of those offices. It is by engaging them, and we all have responsibility, we all have the capacity to continue this engagement. And so I just want to round up the session. I would like to continue, but we need to move on. So can I just ask that we put our hands together for our panelists? As much as possible, I also want to get the answer from the APC, but it's not around, and we need to move on. Probably before the end, if there's the opportunity, you will answer those questions, because, and I know he's passionate to give you an answer to those questions. But thank you very much, our panelists. Okay, you. Just one thing. Not long. Good afternoon, everyone. I bring greetings from National Association for the Deaf. Please, I just want to appeal to us so that when we are speaking, we, the disability community, and disability space, try to just avoid some derogatory words. When someone was comparing that you don't need to be a deaf to some matters as a deaf. That's what I'm going to. Thank you very much. Importantly, in the midst of us, we should be civil and respectable to one another. That is the conclusion of the matter. Thank you much. Thank you, Tap Africa, for this privilege. And I hand it over to the Chief Moderator.
Thank you. Can we please appreciate our panelists and our moderator? So we go into the second panel discussion, which is on the role of persons with disabilities, the governance, and national development. And to moderate this session is our distinguished board member, the person of Ajia Sakari. Can we please welcome her? So, I would like to invite the following panelists, Mr. Stephen Yogo.